The Utah Tech women's soccer team is off to one of their best starts in recent memories. And one of the players on that team, a senior leader, has one of the more unique situations probably ever in the history of collegiate athletics. And you're going to find out why right now. This is the story of Jaci Cook Dandos in this edition of Trailblazer Tales. This is Jaci Cook Dandos on game day, a senior forward for Utah Tech women's soccer.
A couple things I want to go over just because your what are due this Sunday.
This is Jaci Cook Dandos, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings, teaching her English class at Utah Tech University.
If I go to an Italian restaurant, what kind of appetizers are they going to serve? Breadsticks.
Jaci, how is this even possible, a professor while you're on the soccer team?
Well, COVID gave us kind of a unique opportunity. I was supposed to be done in the spring, but since COVID gave us a year back, I can now start my master's program, and within the master's program, they offer you credit for teaching. And so I was interested for the experience. A dream of mine is to become an athletic director, and I figured, getting used to talking to a bunch of people, leading, that kind of thing would be a really good opportunity for me. The title is going to entice your readers to want to read the rest of your essay. It also can kind of explain what you're going to be writing. So
you graduated, you're working on your master's, and they've given you the title of professor in your English class.
Yes, I am a professor, part-time, not as high up as a tenure, but definitely I'm still working with the students. As far as the students are concerned, I'm a professor.
Do you know if that has ever been done before? I don't know if it has.
I can't say that I know of anybody else who's been a professor as a student athlete, but I can't also say that it's not possible.
Okay, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, 8 to 9, you teach a class, and then you do your other master's work, and then you come out and play soccer. That's a lot of work. I mean, is soccer still worth it?
Yes, soccer is absolutely worth it. It's also the big reason I'm doing it. I wanted to be able to continue to play, but I also didn't want to just, show up and take some classes that weren't going to help me down the road, and so I wanted to make the most out of it while being here.
So you're a soccer player, professor forward, because you're a forward on the team.
I am
professor forward. Anyone in your family teaching? Is this something you thought about doing as a career?
So originally I graduated with a biology degree and with hopes of becoming a veterinarian. But then recently, some personal reflection, I decided maybe I wanted to work more with people and be involved with people. Professor was not, and still is not, the goal. I am growing quite fond of it. I grew up doing a lot of what you do. I'm starting to like it a bit more, and I could see myself maybe doing it as a retirement plan. But for right now, it's just kind of something that I'm exploring and learning about.
What about your teammates? Do they call you professor or teach?
My teammates are very funny. I have quite a few freshmen who are taking the same class, so I get questions of, so this is the essay I'm writing, does this sound good? And I'm like, ask your professor, because she's doing something different than I am.
They're not taking your class.
They're not taking my class, but they should.
What was it like growing up? I'm assuming you played soccer all your life. And
yes, I have.
Had an early love for it. So what was it like growing up, playing soccer with your family and all that kind of stuff?
So my brother is also a big soccer star, so I grew up, we were constantly on travel trips. I mean, I can't remember last time I had a Thanksgiving if it wasn't away in California on a tournament. I come from a long line of athletes as well, so athletics is just something that runs in our blood. It's been good, and I can say that my family has supported me every step of the way.
Your mom and dad, soccer mom and dad to the T.
Yes, they have been very supportive of me here. While they did not play soccer themselves, they have done everything they can to learn the game. You can hear them cheering at games. My brother's big influence too. So
when you're done playing, are you still going to continue to be a professor here? Is that the goal?
That is something that I've considered. I've been asked to return and teach in the spring. I am taking a heavier class load in the spring though, so it'll take quite a bit of balance to see if I can do it. But as of this moment right now, I'm just keeping my options open and seeing what kind of comes its way. Topic sentences are going to tell us what's related, what are we discussing in the paragraph, and a transition is going to tell us this is a new discussion.
How do you take what you've learned in soccer, competition, getting prepared, to the classroom to teach?
Well, you just said it right there. Preparation is huge. I would say 90% of the teaching that I do is preparation. The other 10% is me just standing up in front of the kids and actually delivering on it. Whereas soccer is the same way. It's all about practice, the extra hours you're putting in. What are we doing to get ready for the game? The game's only 10% of the process.
Yeah. Do you ever find yourself on the soccer pitch grading? Your teammates are grading what just happened? Set of papers?
Grading is definitely my least favorite part of the job, but it is a necessary part of the job. And I think I definitely have taken more time this year to reflect instead of something going wrong and me just, offhandedly, oh, that was a bad one, next one. Sometimes I'll take more of a retrospection and think, well, what can I do better next time? I find that a lot with my teaching. This is my first year of teaching, and so it's taking me, it's new to me as well as the students. So I find myself saying, oh, maybe I wouldn't do that again as a teacher, but I would do this again. It was effective. They kind of help me as a writer too, but mainly for your readers, so that your reader says, okay, here's a new discussion that we're starting. Here's a new thought that we're going to go over.
All right, Professor, forward. Good luck on the pitch and in the classroom.
Thank you.
Go Trailblazers.
Go Gozers.